Hello and welcome to episode 2 of Zielonka. Yeah, now although I said what I said, I thought about it afterwards and I thought, hang on a minute, this is a game, you've always got to remember that. I'm sure it's around, I'm sure it used to be sitting on there or something. I just get this gut feeling that it was sitting on there. But it's probably been moved. Well, I don't know, I thought everything was... Although I said I'd not watched the video because there's not one been made yet, I thought, well, hang on a minute, I'm sure there has, from original Zielonka. Although, I suppose you saw me come in, what I really meant was, I don't know that the apples were in the same place. I methodically went from a yard to yard. I didn't actually watch a video because I wasn't even sure that they were going to be in the same place. But what I have decided is, well, it started off as a treasure hunt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the recording. I know where there's quite a few and they're really scattered over the map now, so I'm going to time lapse this, but I am going to stop it as well and start it. In fact, yeah, do I really need to time lapse it? In fact, do I? Yeah, I suppose we can use, again, it's a game, you've always got to remember that. We can visit these things now. It's a really fantastic feature, really is. Now there used to be one around here somewhere. Yeah, I do like the way that the apples are. So I mean, the gold is the thing that the other thing is the pink ones that you could see really well. Here we go. I thought there was one here. There's also one at the other farm down this end, that much I remember, but it looks like we're going to have to run down there, so I apologise. Yeah, so I just thought, well, come on, we've all seen contract starts 1,000 times. It's all about creating content. It is a game, we've always got to remember that. And again, it's style. Some people want to, I want to make this as realistic as possible, which means I'm playing on hard economy because that's the most lifelike. A lot of content creators play a normal, which is, it's easy. You can always do that. It's like, this is tough, and it's not only is this tough, it's also tough for another reason, and that is the fact that we've got no mods. It really is tough. So I mean, I'm not belabouring that fact. Oh wow, I can't remember that being out before. Yeah, I'm not belabouring the fact. I'm just being honest. I'm not calling all those content creators either that do it on normal. But it is easy. I mean, even the base game. I mean, I've seen lots of watch my CLP, and it's like, yeah, they've all got millions, and I'm like, well, yeah, but it's, and again, a lot of these are for tutorials, so again, I'm not having a go, but what I'm trying to say is I'm trying to create content that is tough, that is like what we're doing. I know there's one here. No, there is. Is it in the garden? I do remember, I have got a weird memory like that for like remembering some things. They say there were a lot of these though that I really didn't know where they were, as in like I was being more methodical, and I played it back 3 times only because if I'd gone any faster on the playback it would have like jarred too much, which is why I normally or nearly always go 3 times time lapse, because it is too painful if you do it any other way. Okay, well, let's so I have either it isn't here or you're misremembering. I do know there is one at the other farm. That one I do definitely remember. So look, can we go up there? Yeah, there's also one I remember bumping into it. It did a contract somewhere around here, like in literally where you wouldn't expect it to be. But I will probably, some of these I'm going to bump into, or we're going to bump into, literally as we're like travelling around the map. So, oh my life, it's a bit of a flying. Yes, it's not. I think that love hasn't been shown to Zielonka. I'm not surprised. I was debating whether or not to come on, and I thought, yeah, everyone's going to be on Hutan Pants. I am too. The other thing is, I'm a little content creator. A lot of people go on the big content creators map unless you want to see something a little bit different, and then maybe you'll come and watch me. But if you're already watching a big content creator, you're really not probably going to come and see me, really. So yeah, I'm fully aware I might be totally. I mean, don't get me wrong. There are subscribers and viewers who may well view me as well, but you know my. Okay, I thought there might be one here. Oh, there is. I can see it now. Okay, so there are some up high. I'm not sure I got this. No, no, I think I've been methodical now. I don't remember that one, if I'm being totally truthful. So now the train station. Now these ones I do remember. Not this one. I don't think there will be one there. There is. I think there is one here, but again, this is going to be a bit of a toughie. I don't know that this one we're going to find very easily. Some of them are quite well hidden, and the bigger the building, the more that they're hidden. Yeah, there's quite a few that was tucked behind things like that sort of thing. And yeah, I think the graphics are right. I don't think I've got my settings wrong or anything like that looking at it. So yeah, but there's definitely some by the station. I'm sure some of them are up in, I keep on looking on top of things because I'm sure there's a few in places like this. Well, I would do that. But yeah, what I was saying, and I do truly mean this, they are really, like, if it's in a flower pot, it won't be on a flower pot again. And I quite admire that. It's really quite unique where they have been put, and I really do like that. Yeah, there's none other, like we just collected that one from the top of the thing, that I've not seen any more like that. Some have been in a window box. That was the only one in a window box. Yeah, ones of us. I mean, obviously, there's got to be bits and bobs where they tuck them behind things and all that type of stuff. But yeah, some down. No, I'm just being methodical. Yeah, you've got a, and this is going to be ×1, so the swirling is not going to be too bad. But I find this the best method to do this on a computer, is to squiggle around. Very James Bond. Right, yeah. No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I was gonna just say I'll time lapse it, but see, it was worth it. I don't mean it nasty, but there's 23,000 odd. But I think there's only one. I can't remember if there's two in one place. I know there's one in the train station. I think the big plant, we're going to avoid the big plant over there, because I'm not sure I can remember where that is, and that's a big place. But over here, now this, I do remember vaguely that you could find this. I think it was a bit down the line, or no, I think it was just here. I'm sure it was. Again, they do seem to be in the same place that they were before, which is quite useful. Again, it's just a very vague recollection. Oh, yeah, I was right. Fantastic. Now, there was another one in a weird place. I think that's at the main station at the top. But it was weird. There was one that was in a place that you never would have thought. There's a couple as well, actually, like that. There's which we are going to go down there. Let's go up to the main station. I think it's closer to that. Ooh. No, it had a weird little funny turn. Yeah, I think it's close by here. Sure it is. It's only vague recollections. I'm going to say that. I'm going to sort of stick up for myself. I don't exactly remember. I just sort of remember vague locations rather than exact spots where they were. Yeah, I know I could have time-lapsed this, but it's already been like a monster time-lapse. I just thought, I'm sure we can. What we really need is what my point was. It is a game. If we get that ability, we had nothing. We've spent our money. If we want to go through the winter, I don't really want to laboriously do contracts for you, and that's what we're doing. It's been done 1,000 times. It's yeah, I just would like to zip through. We're going to get some cash even on hard economy. We'll just see down there, but yeah, that's true, we did. Yeah, we've all seen it before. I've done it loads of times. All the people have done it loads of times. Oh, there it is. I knew it was in a weird spot. How many? Oh, I've got to keep an eye on how many. Yeah, that was how many we've got left. We've done quite well. I'm sure there's only one. I say some of them we're going to bump into as we drive around the map in the weird places. If I'm trying not to take contracts, but I might have to. Now there's one over there. We might have to run. Yeah, we will. I apologise for this. This is a bit of a trek, but it's only going to take a minute, really. There's a farm over here. I don't know if it's an actual farm, but it is a farm. I think it is. This is one you could grab. Yeah, there are the odd one. Like there's, I'm sure there's one in one of these. I'm sure there is. I just can't remember where. I'm sure there's one over here. Yeah, there's one in a water thing as well. Like sort of like that. You have to run down the actual this here, and I know there's one. And there, it's down there, that building. So let's just run down the waterway. But I say, I'm sure I bumped it. I know where it is. It was near the biomass plant. Yeah, there's one in the water over there. It's coming back to me. It's weird, your memory, isn't how it works. I don't really try to remember these type of things, but like it just comes back in a flash. And do look like they're in the same place. I love this. I think it's beautiful. It really is. It's a gorgeous map, actually. Yeah, that's why I thought let's do one on Zielonka too. I don't mean it nasty. So yeah, I'm going to do same as everyone else, and it's a labour of love anyway. I love the game. So if they're not watched, they're not watched. If they are, they are. I totally can understand. Here we go. It's here somewhere. That's it. I knew you could see it really clearly. Yeah. Oh, I still never saw how many, and we're running out of ones where I know where they are. Yeah, we are. I don't know whether there's many more left. There's that one that I was talking about, but it was right down at the bottom. So we are short, really, of... Yeah, I mean, I don't know what you get if you get all of them, but I really don't know where they all are, and I think we're well short of, like... Or you'll have seen better than me. I need to go back to editing. I don't think we've been to this one. Oh, this is another farm as well. That's right. What I think that one isn't a farm, is it? That is a mill. This is a farm. I'm sure there's one here as well, but I might be wrong. I think this is the farm. I'm sure that there was one when I said about the other farm. I think this is the one where there is one. That other one isn't. I seem to recall running around that before. And again, not getting one. I thought that lamp was one then. Yeah, they don't seem to put one again in the wheelbarrow if you found one in the wheelbarrow. They don't put one in a flower pot if you've been up and got one from a flower pot already. I don't think I found any in a wood pile yet, but yeah, I'm not. Yeah, there are some in very cleverly put spots, but nothing so. Yeah, it's very clever. They've done it. It's not easy to find, but nor is it difficult. It's not like a black sheep modding hidden under a bush that you're probably never gonna find. Alright, so where are we? Yeah, you've got to be really good to get those black sheep modding. I actually did watch a video on that. I didn't actually collect them, but I thought I never would have found that. Not in a million years. Not a cat and nails chance I would actually ever find that. So the doors are open. Perhaps the door shuts when the chickens go in. Maybe. No, well, I can't find any here. Not that means that they're not here. No, this is me. I'm not terribly good at looking, I must admit. I mean, well, I say that, and yet I have found really well that some of that was because, although yeah, I suppose really I've got to be honest. I think we've done this end of town, so we're up to 38,000. So it looks very much like we've still got to do some contracts. Yeah, because I suppose we could go to the big plant. I didn't want to go there really because it's a bit of a monster. Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to find one, but we'll have a quick look. You never know. Never say never. That's going to take us. Oh, you see? See? Don't give up. Oh, I still didn't see. You know. Concentrate. Right, okay, the last one that I'm aware of is not far off the biomass heating plant. Yeah, if there's a 2, this is the place that there are 2. But I think it's probably going to be like hidden up the top or something like that. I vaguely remember there were 2 in one place, and because I thought, well, that's odd, because every other, it was one of those, I was just being thorough, and I ran around everything, and I actually found another one. I thought, well, that's unusual, because like all of the others I've only had one. Yeah, there's a bit of graphic glitching going on. It's like even the conversion for giants has not gone smoothly. We've seen it a pot, and again, this has not been tested so much as the Hutan Pansai, and although Riverbed Springs, the pair of them had a massive monster glitch and a bust. So I've switched autosave on, because I'm just not risking losing an entire session. So yeah, I'm just going to treat it like you would any other volatile game, because that is what it is at the minute. So I'll run up to the top here, and then I'm going to go over the back, and we will that one that I know of roughly. I'm sure it's near the water where we went a few minutes ago. Yeah, I mean, there could be up at the top, but it's hard to get to. They always give you either ladders or a bit of a leg up to actually do this. So, oh, it is this one. This is the one that had 2. Ooh, we do stand a chance of 48,000. Now look closely. 21 more to go. Wow, well more than I thought. Yeah, I thought we were doing well. Yeah, so I've got to be totally truthful really now. We're doing it nearly there. 53,000. If we can find that one, we might have to do one contract to actually do this. So let's go down, back down. It's opposite this. Yeah, well, we've been already, but it's like, I'm trying to think of the field that I worked on. It was over here. Yeah, literally, there's a water thing, and we were wandering down. There's another one, like I said before, over the top of the did a contract over there. It was following the water course, and there's just an apple sitting in the water. Yeah, so there's some of them are a little bit. I'm sure there's one also by the farmers market, but yeah, I did have a bit of a look and I could not find it. So some are on roofs, but not many. So let's just have a look. Yeah, and the other thing is obviously draw distance defeats. You cannot see too far in front of you. You know, you would normally in real life, this might well glisten. You might see the reflection of the gold. Once it's in like range, you can see it fairly well, but like until it is in range, you really can't see a thing. Right, sorry, going quiet. This is very, very close. Very, very close. Sure, it's literally. It was this. I'm sure this is near where the bridge is. There's a little bridge where you're supposed to cross over with the contract. I'm sure it wasn't too far from that, which is here. But I might be wrong. I don't think I would have gone much further than this if I'm being totally truthful. But then I did do the contract. I might have actually stumbled across it at the side. No, this is literally going off the edge of the contract now, so it really, yeah, this would be it. I think we're nearly hitting the edge of the map. Yeah, we have. Right, so maybe another part of the map that I'm remembering, or maybe it was back up a little. We'll just have a little run. We've got to go back this way anyway, so we'll just have a little bit of run for a minute, and then if I can't find it, I'll pop back and we'll do some contracts. Yeah, I was hoping not to, but it is what it is. Need 55,000 to achieve our first goal. Well, no, not our first. I mean, we've achieved more than our first goal. We've got land, or we've got that big generator, so that's far better than I thought it would be. I suppose I could speed time up one more time. I just don't want to do it. I'd sooner do contracts and actually do that than like go for that. So yeah. Yeah, we missed the one opposite the train station. There's definitely one sort of lying around there, but as I said, there is one also in one of those like weird boxy type things. Okay, this is a pond. Oh, we're in the pond. Yeah, it's weird, the swimming thing. Right, okay, right. Let's. I submit. Well, I think we visited that, didn't we? Yeah, farmers market. So there is definitely one sort of in that area, but I'm not going to taz around now. Let's have a look at some contracts. And cultivating dead wood. You can sell the wood, but you don't get a lot for it either. What is that one? Harvesting. That's going to be long. Yeah, I'd like to hoeing, mowing. What field number is that? That's only small, and we only literally have to mow. We are actually quite. Now spraying's going to cost us. Stone picking. It's a little field. These cost €9.5. Oh my life, we'd get like £800, €800. Wood transport. Well, yeah, we've got to pick up one. It's not a very nice one. I know I'm being a bit choosy, but Walter harvesting. Oh yeah, it's. Oh, you do get the biggie though. It's a big field though. And also, I'm not sure that they're working at the minute. Another vegetable. Fertilizing is going to cost us $6.40. When you, by the time you put they are very tight. I've got to be honest. Yeah, I mean, Cord and Bennett, the least cost. I've got €600. Like, I mean, that is just terrible. I think, do you know something? I think we're going to do what I said. We're going to like go through one time. Let's just pop over to where we live. Well, I know this is not where we live. Yeah, this is the one that I'm a bit shocked that I can't find. Or am I remembering that? Right, speed time up. We're going to do that. We're going to go 360 because those contracts are awful. I don't mind doing contracts, but that's just diabolical. It really is. We can chop trees down, but there's no point chopping trees down until we. Yeah, the other thing is, I said this was going to be the farmyard. This is one of the best fields on the map. It really is. So, right, I'm going to literally go into a time lapse because it's unfair of me to like drag you through this. Yeah, so I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. That'll do me. Let's see, can we literally place that right, can we place it? Have we got enough cash to do it? I'm going to try to go right next to that. Yeah, we're really going to have to do this. The other thing is, we're probably best to go through to December, chop these, maybe lease something. What I'm trying to do is we do what we've got to do to survive. It is a survival challenge, really. I don't really want to go to contracts. There is a bit of wood there, a little bit, to earn us a bit of cash. It's hard economy. We're going to get half of the price of wood that we normally would do. But yeah, so we want farmhouse. I think it's the last one. Yeah, and it's 55,000. Can we stick that in V? Oh, we don't need V mode. It's actually doing it. Oh, is it still remembering? No, that was normal mode. It's a bit naughty because our thing is going to go, but I would really remove that. So apologies to everybody who's passing by. Let's see how close we can get it. Not too bad, not too bad. Right, so left with 899. What we're going to do is we're going to go through to the best month. We have got, yeah, they're going to have to squeeze past here. I can't even smooth. Not bad though. People, we can get in our shed. Well, we could if it was actually an opening shed. That's why I wanted to get rid of it. Really, just to sort of, yeah, but you can't open it either end. It really is just a decoration. And a bit of an eyesore when we look out the back windows. Still, I suppose it gives us privacy because I think that's the bathroom on that side. Right, so then we're going to go through to December, where we will get the best price for wood, which is going to be W at the bottom. We're only going to get at its very, very best 1,000. Oh, it does flatline though, so that's interesting. November, December, January, February. So we've only really got 1 month to go. Is it this? I think it's this one. I have the same caravan on Bhutan Pantai, and we are going to go through till 9 o'clock, and it doesn't care if you do that now. Yeah, so we will earn a little. Yeah, so you sort of get it on the hour. Obviously, I was thinking, why haven't I got my 5,000? I was thinking because you've had the 5,000 over the day. Yeah, you get a little tick up every sort of hour, which is the money from your wind power. So that's not bad in a day. Isn't that typical? We have got loans. We have, but I just don't think we can afford any of these at present. I mean, yeah, if we get the 45 grand one on special offer, we can. So it's November. Let's have a look at the price of wood right now. It is over 1,000. So we have our... Gonna say, I'm sure I bought it. Right. Yeah, I'm not. Yes, I've just got a torch built in. Right, I'm going to say my words. We're going to go into a time lapse. We're going to chop everything that's choppable, so that we can actually at least make a start. We're going to have to obviously lease and things like that a little bit. Okay, we haven't got. Yeah, we've not got the chainsaw mod, have we? Ha ha ha. Right, of course we've got to do tree stumps as well. Right, anyway, yeah, I am going to say my words. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Well, moving logs, that's a new one on me. Yeah, this is, I've got to be honest. I mean, it's hard enough with like normally, but this is rock. Yeah, I mean, it's terrible. I mean, obviously I'm used to, it is true, you really do miss your mods. This is awful, but it's worse than FS22. But then again, I think I nearly always did logging with, yeah, it's so hard. You've got to use the little pimple, the little, but look, you can see it wobbling. It's just like awful. You can't get the little tree limbs. It's, yeah, even whether you angle it or you don't, it just doesn't, the green doesn't appear. I mean, FS19 was better than this. This is shocking. I'm so stranded doing a job that I can't actually do because the equipment is just so shocking. It really is. I mean, I'm not trying to be horrible, but this is like worse than FS22. I can't. I mean, FS22 was a doddle even without. Yeah, you could literally just. I mean, this. What is the pimple doing? It's not. It's not doing anything. This is rubbish. I can't. You can't direct anything. It's not showing colours. I can't chop my logs off. How am I supposed to take this? That they're going to penalise me solidly because I can't chop them properly. And those downing trees, the horrible ones. I mean, yeah, I just wish they'd like chop like these other ones. I mean, these are not too bad. No, I need to angle me. No, I mean, Sori's right. Yeah, you have to like get it higher up, then go, and then it disappears when you go too low. And if it's one of those trees you can literally chop in one, it'll disappear like that. But then you've got other ones, they won't disappear. And then these ones, I think, are the downy ones. No, this is different. This is a beach. So I think this. Yeah, I need to go higher. So the green ring appears. It's nearly, yeah, there, we got it. Yeah, I mean, some of the angles make no sense as well. I think the logins lost a lot of love. Yeah, you've got a bit of the right angle. I mean, the other side, it wasn't shown at all. Got to be on the right side. I mean, that's much better. You can't go on one specific side. I mean, these are fairly big trees as well. You would expect these not to disappear, and some of the others do. Yeah, it's sort of really a bit. I mean, I've done this on Zielonka, and I mean, it was the start from scratch that we did. And I mean, we've not quite done this, but I mean, this is now terrible. Or at least to get some of that tree. Yeah, but I can't. What I mean is, I can't chop the things. It doesn't appear. Yeah, it just never appears. I mean, I'm right on the tree, and I can't chop them. This is terrible. Oh, I need to chop that in. I mean, there's at least 3 or 4. I mean, obviously, we've got no means of grabbing this. Like, I mean, the leasing cost would be way too much for me to actually do this. So let's go as low as we can at least. Are we going the right way? I don't think we are. I think we're going the wrong way. Oh no, we're right. Ooh. Oh. Timber and all that. Yeah, right. I'm going to go back into the time. So that's shocking. It really is. I mean, it's moving. How can you chop a moving tree? This is like mod reactions. I know. It's like day of release, well, week of release and all that, and you've got to expect a little bit. But I didn't expect trees to be uncuttable. It's just terrible. I mean, it's worse for me because obviously you're creating content. I mean, so really your entire premise, you sort of stranded. I mean, look at that movement. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to sell this wood and I'm going to have like bits sticking out because I can't chop them off. So I mean, that means I'm going to like severely lose the value of the wood. I mean, yeah, you can't get in to actually cut either. And my angle's right. The tree limbs are getting in the way of you even chopping. I'm never going to get that. Oh yeah, and these are the ones I was on about. You sort of can get the green and then go a little bit lower, but it then makes a right mess of it. I mean, this one, it would make sense that it destroyed it totally and I'd be happy with that. Instead of which, I've got horrible things at the bottom. And they're not going to sell for anything anyway. if I can even grab them. Let's have a go. Yeah, I can. But I mean, what's that going to sell for? €1. Yeah, the other thing, I'm going to have to like do this like later in the day, aren't I? Right, anyway, let's just finish this off. We've chopped all of the biggies down once we've finished this sort of front thing. So, yeah, let's just finish this job off. Right, I'm going to say my words again. I'm going to see you guys and gals on the other side. Right, I think that's like literally nearly all of them, but I think we're going to have to, I really don't know how we're going to do this. I really don't, because this is like, I can't chop them. I can't chop them any smaller. I think we're going to need to wait till we get some vehicles to actually do this. I don't know. I've never had a sort of situation like this. This really is a survival challenge now. But we do have We do have a means to do this, and we can go through the winter. Yeah, we did see that the prices are good right the way January, February, right the way to July, and then they dip. So we have got a fighting chance. If we can get a tractor or a telehandler or something for a cheap, I mean, this is like miracle time, isn't it, really? Yeah, so we're just going to go through, look at the sales, go through a few months, and we're going to build a very little pot of money from our energy business. Really is very, very poor, as we've seen. Obviously, the hard economy only affects what you sell. So, I mean, the wood is like really, oh, now that's a bit better. 55,000. I do love this hamburger that Giants have done. It really is very quite special. We're just going to go straight through. We need a bit of a miracle. We need a cheap tractor or a cheap vehicle, and the ability. Well, a flatbed will do. There's the International. You could chuck logs in the back of that. It doesn't have to be anything special. I'm just not sure with the logs. You're not being able to chop them very nicely. Whether we can actually. Yeah, whether we can actually do anything with them. I've never really been in a situation like this. Oh, we could switch to contracts, but we've seen how terrible the contracts are. I've got to be honest, it's sort of, I don't know, the game's sort of, at the present, is butchered. If that's the contract system, I really don't want any contracts. I mean, as I saw them anyway. 29, that's not bad. We could afford the hybrid extractor. February, right? We're not faffing around. Yeah, we're just going to take this a few months in, and then I to be honest, it's nearly the end of the session, so we'll hopefully leave this not on a cliffhanger, but in a hopeful place. Is my idea. Right, I'm not going to just cycle through the months. We're getting a little bit. Oh, it's a little bit beyond us. That the case. Yeah. Well. I hate it's like it's Russian roulette, this, isn't it, really, with a gun to your head at the minute, especially trying to think of whether we lease that we have got enough cash to lease. So I might be sort of trying to do miracles, really. With 41,000 we can almost buy a tractor. Defoliator before, oh right there, yeah. Wow, even that's 100,000 normally. I mean, that's a real good deal, that, isn't it? That 104,000 for that. Right, April. I think we can lease. I'm trying to think what I would do. I think the Merlot is probably the best bet because it's a telehandler. How will I grab the wood? I mean, it really is at the minute. It would be proper forestry or. Yeah, I think we're going to leave it here. Let's go through one more month. We could buy the John Deere, but again, I don't know that this is not buying territory. I don't think. I don't want to just cycle through years and years and years to earn a pot of money, because that anybody can do that. That's not. But we do need to have enough cash to actually do something with, to dig ourselves out. It is, after all, a survival challenge, and we're using mechanics to their full. We have a plot of land. We have a. Right. Okay. So I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to give this some thought on what we're going to do. I think we're going to lease, get rid of the. Oh, I did miss a tree. I think that's one of those that disappears totally. So let's just have a go quickly. I'm not sure. It might actually be one of those we can actually cut a little. Yeah, it is. Right, smashing. These ones will disappear. Wow, they've got more trees than I thought in that light. But we've done all the biggies. But yeah, look at what I'm on about, though. Yeah, as soon as it goes to these. Oh, this one was the best one I chopped. Actually, yeah. You can't chop any more because the limbs. Yeah, you can. Oh, well, that's chopped already. Actually, it's this bit here. Ah, now it is allowing me to do it. But the others, I'm not sure they will. Anyway, I always find sometimes when you're tired, things just don't work right. Ooh, weird things happen. Right, so I'm going to leave it there. Hope you join me next session to try to dig myself out of this mess. We have got some wood, and we're on the should still be a good price. Yeah, it is. The sawmill is still paying 1,000, as is the biomass heating plant. So I think we're going to lease something next time. Chuck this slot in the back of a wagon or a trailer, goods trailer. Let's at least do that. Give ourselves a little bit of. So I'm thinking about telehandler. No, that's 149. Wow, even these are. Okay, well let's have a look at a small tractor. We do know the John Deere is very, very reasonable. We could do the Landini, but that is what I'm thinking of leasing that. Has it got 3-point front loader attacher? Do we need that? Would that assist us? No, not really. Yep. And we also need a trailer, which there is. That trailer, a flatbed trailer, yes, there is the, not that one. I think it's under low loaders. The Flegel, I think it is that one. Yeah, let's lease that as well. So that is what we're going to do next session. Yeah, 4,000. We've still got 52,000. We could have bought that really, but I don't know what I'm going to need to do. I mean, yeah, what equipment have we got in the forestry? Yeah, for us to like literally cut the. Yeah, I don't know what's in the game at the minute. Like literally, obviously, it's weird. I'm looking at things as I need them rather than like all of the time. What have we got in forestry for literally chopping tree stumps down? Mulcher, tree planter, stump cutters. That's a good place to start. 27,000. And no doubt it's going to take us forever to do it. I remember these well. But if that's what we've got, that's what we've got. So yeah, I think we'll be. We need this land, and that's why I'm trying to keep hold of that pot of. We're going to need to lease a plough. We're going to need to, or a subsoiler. Probably keep this tractor on lease temporarily while we do that as well. Chop these few down, drag the wood, so that's going to earn us a little bit. But we all know when you chop bits down like this, you don't tend to get an awful lot of cash. But yeah, it is what it is. It's the only way we could really do it. So we're literally playing this as we really would in real life. So yeah, all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.